All right, y'all. We made it through the tax day for 2026. So it's back to business. People, I'm going to tell you why we constantly keep looking at Jada Pinkett Smith and saying she is trying to destroy Will. This is the type of woman you don't want, etc., etc. But as you look at the landscape of women today, how is she so much different than a 504? When you look around social media, how is Jada Pinkett Smith different in the curriculum that she's gurgling off? We're going to talk about that here today. April the 16th, 2026. Appreciate you guys for being here. You got no solo on the case now. Things are about to change. So let's get into it. As a person that loved to love, I have no getting around in me. All right. That's what you hear when you listen to me. You hear a man that has no getting around. So to my surprise, when I listen to women speak today and they blame actions of a nigga on the actions of a man, that will always keep these chicks in my scope. So let's talk about Jada Pinkett Smith, shall we? Because what you guys don't understand is Jada Pinkett Smith is not a weird acting woman. She is what women are today. And women today, they don't know the lines. You want an example of what I say? When women of today don't know the lines. Do you? Okay. You look at me right now. $800 glasses on. Nice cotton hoodie. White. Looks good. In a studio format. Life good. I don't be on here, nah, big, where the bar, this and that. I don't talk that. My life, it all matches. I'm an introvert. I don't flirt. You look at a gangbanger. He's all in the movies. I'll bucket girl. That's right. I'll bucket nigga. That's right. That nigga ain't got a chance with me. I'll kill him. What did he say about your mama? Let's go kill his whole family. You see a businessman talking that business stuff, suit and tie. Well, the market it fluctuates. You got to diversify. When it comes to men, there are various lanes and lines we do not cross. Leave your comment below and tell me this. How come when it comes to women, a chick with 5 degrees don't sound no different than a chick with 5 kids by 5 different men? How come? How come they all sound the same? How come the chick with 5 degrees still don't know the value of a man? How come when we look at Jada Pinkett Smith, a woman that had the highest lifestyle that exists here in America, and her only problem is not getting old, not being a hot flash hoe, she's not she ain't doing interviews. Yes, because the menopause is crazy. Oh, she even said she had alopecia. That was a problem. She ain't talking about that. How come her only problem is a man? She can be on the set and be like, oh, I'm just so hot. My coochie dried out. In 3, 2, 1, Miss Smith. 3, 2, 1, live. And Will is the chill. I had to take a pill to deal with Will. How come? How come? Because that's what women are today. That's what women are today. That's what women are today. They're all exactly the same. There is no independent thought. There isn't. But I'm going to tell you why there is no independent thought with these women. There is no independent thought in these women because they are not women. Simple. They're not. The other night I did a live stream. And in that live stream, I said, if you want to know just how much your woman loves you, ask her to give you a massage. If she take her fingertips to be stabbing your back as to say, don't ever ask me to do this again. I'm going to do this so fucked up, you ain't going to ask me to do this again. Yeah. I got two friends, one that passed away, one still living. I've seen the example of a woman loving a man. 5 days out of a week, their wife is touching them. You don't get that from women today. Everything and all actions, women, they despise it. Sounds familiar? All actions and all things women, they defy it. All actions and all things women is now enemy manic. They now deem it an enemy. Again, you don't hear these chicks talking about being hot flash hoes. You don't hear them saying, no, girl, when I'm on my period, I just be cramping. They never talk about their womanly functions like they did back in the past. You don't even see tampon commercials no more, do you? When the last time you seen a tampon commercial? You don't. They don't say nothing about women no more. It's all this aggressive bullshit because that's what women are today. You just the messed up one and you keep thinking and looking for a woman. They don't exist no more. That's a dying that's a died species. They don't exist no more. Don't exist. Don't exist. Don't exist. I'm going to stand, what did they say in the street? I'm going to stand 10 toes deep on that. They don't exist. But how did we get here? How did we get here? We got here because there was too many generations of kids having kids. The desire for welfare had these chicks spreading their knees, having some thug come on in. Oh yeah, don't pull out. Give me that nut. Oh yeah. And they only 17 and they drop a baby. Got you, nigga, going to get Section 8 and welfare. And then this happens to that child. Come on, give me that nut. Don't pull out. Got you, nigga, going to welfare. Next generation. So you see a woman 45 years old, a grandma, and nothing has developed when it comes to them being a woman, and everything and all things have developed in them being conniving, gaming. Here's the problem with that, though. On the back end, life ain't letting you get away with that. It's not. And I see him at 57. I see him up here crashing out. But that's why you don't find and don't see women anymore. Because we are now in the midst of too many kids done had kids. We're the women having kids and family having kids and husbands and wives having kids, those days are gone. We haven't seen that in generations. This is why we are in a tobacco. This is why we are in the shitstorm that we're in. It's not going to change. It's not going to get better. It's not. For anybody out there thinking that we are going to come out of this, we're not. For anybody out there thinking that, all it takes is a black man to get in, it's not. Listen, the only way to stop this dysfunction in the black community, kill welfare. Just stop it. Let me tell you something. I'm voting Democrat for one reason and one reason only. So they can bring these fucking illegals in here. And maybe it'll have us blacks acting right. I want them to bring the illegals in here. I see it differently now on this 16th of April, 2026. I see it differently now. I want the illegals to come in. Because when the illegals come in, they'll kick blacks off of the programs. And then we'll start having blacks being born into generations of trying to grow and be somebody, as opposed to thinking that programs is perfect. They're not. They're not. So this is where we're at. Again, there's nothing that can be done other than that. And then even when that happens, we got to go through generations of cycling that into our existence. We got to go through generations of cycling that into our culture. That's what's got to happen. If you look at if you look at all that has happened in the last 40 years, what has been the common culprit? Giving women welfare, giving women up. Women need women's rights. Women. And the man, we just sat down there, and as the women's give went up, the respect for us came down. And then this is why when they talk about stopping these programs and DEI and all these, who was hollering the most? The individuals that was addicted to it. Did you see the movie Ray? And I'm gonna pick that movie because it's the only movie that I've seen somebody when they stopped using drugs. Did you see if you see the movie Ray, you seen a man that walked into a rehab facility and they wanted to give him all the come downs. This drug doesn't give, and then they're gonna bring him down, however it goes. Ray said, no, I don't want nothing. Ray was in that room kicking, sweating, and everything, going through them withdrawals. That's what happens when you stop the drug that is welfare. You hear all these fake ass mamas going through withdrawals. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Hey, listen, y'all. You got warrants for your arrest for non-payment of child support. Your license is suspended due to non-payment of child support. 732-875-9111. I can get you a bankruptcy chapter 13 petition drafted up, get you your license back. You're going through issues with child support, custody, wills, deed changes, strategizing, legal strategist, 732-875-9111. What you're going to do is you're simply going to text your name and $50 consultation. I'm ready when you're ready. Pro Se Legal Services, a Chris Smith company. All right. When you guys are looking for a wife, what is the attraction? What's the attraction? The smile, the warmth, the softness. That's the attraction. Tell me where you get that at today. Tell me where you get that. Tell me where you get that. Where is it? Where is it? It doesn't exist, do it? Of course it don't. It doesn't exist. Excuse me. And the reason why it doesn't exist, because women never developed into women. You want to test the theory? Do you? I said this the other night on my live stream. Tell your woman, damn, baby, you cute. See how she acts. They don't even know how to take a girly compliment like, you, baby, you so cute. I like when you so cute. They'd be like, boy, stop. What time we leaving? They don't even know. They don't even know. Just walk up to your woman and just rub. Baby, you got some nice hair. Let me just touch it. Don't touch my hair. Dang. They just immediately. They just don't take me to that feminine talk mode. And then, as I stated, baby, I had a long day. Girl, rub my feet. They don't. They just don't. Let them talk about a man. Let them talk about what they ain't gonna do, what a man gotta do for them. You'll be there, you'll doze off listening to them. Because it's all a script and it replaced the softness. They all adapt that identity because it's a cookie cutter perspective on how to act because they don't know how to act. You can't fool me. Y'all was fooled. Y'all had babies with these creatures. Y'all allowed these y'all married them and then come running to me. Oh man, she did this to me. She did that. She got a restraining order that got me put out the house. You said that. You didn't see that coming? 732-875-9111. You'll text your name and $50 consultation. I'm ready when you're ready. Ain't no woman ever getting me. Let's be clear. And I'm going to end it with this. I'm going to bring this point home. Today is April the 16th, 2026. How many times have you ever heard me say, a woman never got me? I can't be played. A woman never got me. You heard me say this, right? Atiya LaShawn Bradley acted all erratic. Took me down to child support. I was making six figures, left with a $259 a month child support. You heard me say this, yes? April 16th, 2026. You heard me say this, yes? Ex-wife called my first sergeant on me. Tried to screw me. Ended up divorcing her. She didn't find out about it till 3 months after the fact, and she signed the divorce papers. You heard me say this. Again, April 16th, 2026. How come whenever a chick showed up to fuck me, to straight go all up in my hole, I crack myself up. How come she wasn't successful? Well, it's the reason why, and I want to be clear, my divorce happened in 1992. According to my calendar and yours, that was 34 years ago. So I was on this 34 years ago. Why wasn't my wife successful? You know why my wife wasn't successful? Because I'm in tune to a woman. And the second a woman start acting out of character, I pull back and retreat. I don't sit back. When she pulled back, I don't go forward. Where's the woman at? Where's the wife that I married? Where's that? The second she start acting up, I'll be like, activate protocol out of here. Bank accounts change. Everything changed. Signature. Start redoing my signature. Everything changes. In 1999, according to my calendar and yours, that was 27 years ago. Atiya LaShawn Bradley took me down there. He got. How come she wasn't successful? You guys are opening up your heart and your lives to these things that claim and call themselves women, and nothing about them says they're women. 732-875-9111, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.